on your mind today?
Assalamualaikum viewers and Assalamualaikum. My name is Bayer Sajid. I am from Tishalasga at Rasku Sama Baba Rabokabar. Today AI session with Maya. Hello Maya.
Walaikum assalam. It's ready to dive in.
Okay, my first question is what is matter?
I'm listening. Takes up you, your phone, the air you're breathing, the water, all matter. Do you want to get into the sciencey side of things, like atoms and molecules, or are you thinking? Most of the time, yeah. For a book, does that make sense?
Okay, my next question is does matter take up space?
It absolutely does. That's actually one of the two main rules for something to be called matter. It has to have mass and it has to take up space. If it doesn't occupy some kind of volume, it's not matter. Pretty wild to think that even the air in an empty room is actually filling it up, right?
Okay, my next question is does matter have mass?
Actually, it does. Mass is the other big requirement for matter. If it doesn't have mass, it's not considered matter. Think of it like a tiny scale, everything from a grain of sand to a giant planet has some amount of mass. Does that feel counterintuitive, or are you just testing my knowledge today?
Okay, my next question is water matter?
It sure is. It has mass and it takes up space, so it fits the bill perfectly. Are you thinking about the different states of matter, like how it
Is
can
air
liquid,
matter?
ice, or even steam? I mean, what else is on your list of questions?
Okay, my next question is a book matter?
It definitely is. It has weight, it takes up space on a shelf, and you can touch it. Classic matter. You're on a roll with these. What's next?
Okay, my next question is a chair matter?
Yep, a chair is matter. It's got mass and it takes up space. Pretty much everything you can sit on is matter. Are you trying to see if there's anything in the world that isn't matter?
Okay, my next question is
I'm here. Go ahead. You were about to ask if something is matter. What are you thinking of?
is your body made of matter?
No, not at all. I don't actually have a robot.
Okay, my next question is what are the three common states of matter?
I think you mean states of matter. The three common ones are solids, liquids, and gases. Think of water, it can be a solid as ice, a liquid as a drink, and a gas as steam. Do you want to know how one turns into another?
Okay, my next question is I see a soul.
Matter too. It's a solid, so It fits right into that first state of matter we were talking about. Are you looking around the room for things to test me with?
Okay, my next question is water a liquid?
I'm not sure I catch what you mean by
Then is dense a gas?
yours.
Okay, my next question is can matter change its states?
Matter, when you heat up ice and it turns into water, or boil water until it temperature, the pressure.
Okay, my next
Does that feel like a magic trick, or does, what else is on your mind?
okay, my next question is what happiness when is isolated?
I think you're asking what happens when ice is
Next
just
question
water
is
and it's solid. This is why it's hard. But if it warms up, I'm ready. What's the next one?
my next question is what boils
I'm waiting. Take your time.
okay, my next question is change gas being seen.
I'm a little lost on that one. Could you try saying that again? I want to make sure I'm following you.
Okay, my next question is does air have
Mass? Or maybe you were wondering about
okay,
its
my
weight?
next question is what is the salt?
Asphalt is that thick, black, sticky stuff used to pave roads and parking lots. It's basically a mixture of minerals and a sticky binder called bitumen that holds it all together. Since we were just talking about it, I'm guessing you're wondering if it's matter, right?
Okay, my next question is what is the liquid?
I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Could you describe what it is or tell me where you're looking?
Okay, my next question is what is a gas?
I think you mean a gas. It's a state of matter where the molecules are moving around really fast and aren't stuck together, so they spread out. Air is the perfect example.
Okay, my next question is does a soul keep its shape?
I'm sorry. Could you try refresh?
Okay, my next question is does a liquid take the shape of its contents?
I think you're talking about liquids. That's their special thing. They don't have a fixed shape like a solid does, so they just flow to fit whatever container you pour them into. Does that sound like what you were thinking of?
Okay, my next question is can a gas spread out?
If you mean a gas, then yeah. Gases are the only state of matter that can completely spread out to fill every single corner of whatever space they're in. Solids and liquids just stay put in a pile or a puddle. Are you wondering about how that actually works?
Okay, my next question is Can a gas space out? Is milk a liquid?
I space out of something. I'm not sure I caught the last part.
Is a rocket a solid?
A rocket is definitely a solid. It's made of hard materials like metal and composite fibers that keep its shape. Are you thinking about the fuel inside or just the ship itself?
Okay, my next question is oxygen a gas?
You, you
Okay, my next question is what is mass?
I think you mean mass. It's essentially the measure of how much stuff is inside an object, unlike no matter where you are. Does that make sense or does it feel a bit too technical?
Okay, my next question is what do the mass cellular mass?
I'm not quite sure I follow. Could you try saying that again? I want to make sure I'm getting it right.
Okay, my next question is sand matter?
I'm ready. What's the next one? It sure is. Sand is a solid, so it has mass and it takes up space. Even though it feels like it can float solid.
Okay, my next question is just matter?
I'm a little confused on that one. Was that a different thought? I'm all set. What's the next one?
Okay, my next question is smoke matter?
It is. Smoke is actually a mix of tiny solid particles and gases, so it definitely has mass and takes up space. It's a bit like a cloud of matter floating in the air. Does that surprise you?
Okay, my next question is can matter be tools?
I think you mean matter. And if you're asking if it can be weighed or measured, then yeah, definitely. We use scales for solids and liquids and special instruments for gases to figure out exactly how much mass something has. Was that what you were wondering?
Okay, my next question is plastic matter?
It absolutely is. Plastic is a solid, so it's got mass and it takes up space. You're really hitting all the bases today. What's the next one?
Okay, my next question is where matter?
I think you mean air. And yes, air is definitely matter. Even though you can't see it, it's made
My next
of
question
gas molecules
is
that have mass starting to. I'm ready for it.
okay.
What's
My
the next
next
question?
question is good matter?
And being a good person or doing something kind, then no, that's not matter. That's a feeling or a quality. So it doesn't have mass and it doesn't take up space.
Okay, my next question is everything made of illusion?
Minute. Let me know when you're ready with the next one.
Okay, my next question is air wrong very small?
I think you're asking if air can be very small, right? In a way, yes. Each individual molecule of air is incredibly tiny, so small you can't see them even with a
Okay, my next
regular
question.
microscope. But when billions of them bunch, I'm not quite sure I caught that. Did you mean more states of matter or something else entirely?
Okay, my next question is can matter change from
I think you mean matter again. And if you're asking if it can change from one state to another, like from a solid to a liquid, then yes, it absolutely can. Do you have a specific change in mind?
okay, my next question is
I'm ready.
is Joel's are solved?
I'm here there. Was that part of a question or were you just thinking out loud?
Okay, my next question is can liquid flow?
I'm all ears. If you're talking about liquids and gases, then yeah, they definitely flow. Since they don't have a rigid shape, they can move and slide past each other. Are you thinking of something specific that flows like a river?
Okay, my next question is can gases movies free?
I'm ready. What's next? I'm a little lost on that one. Could you try rephrasing that?
Okay, my next question is there
I think you mean matter. And yes, rain is definitely matter.
okay,
It's
my
liquid
next
water.
question is
Are you? I'm ready. What's next on your list? Wait, did you just find something that isn't matter? Or are you just saying that the question doesn't matter?
okay, my next question is what what shape of matter is pouch?
I'm not quite sure I follow you on that one. Were you asking about how we approach the topic of matter or maybe something else entirely?
Okay, my next question is what state of matter is steam?
I think you mean sand. It's a solid, even though it can pour and flow like a liquid. Each tiny grain is actually a little solid.
My next question is
Pretty sneaky, right? They're sneaky. What's the second question?
uh, is glass a solid?
Take your if glass is a solid, and yes, it is. It's a solid because it keeps its own shape and doesn't flow like water. Do you have another one on your list?
Okay, my next question is can salt melt?
If salt is matter, right? It's got mass and takes up space. Do you have any more of these for me?
Okay, my next question is can look at April?
Sorry, I'm not quite following you on that one. You try rephrasing that or tell me what you mean. I'm a little confused. That took a sharp turn. Are you telling me something about a specific? You just jumped to home.
तो गाइस ये थे आज की हमारी माया। मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट
Still with
माया
me?
के साथ, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।